Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Tennessee Titans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. Going to mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
3rd and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to have the first down and then some. And they will finally run him down. It's a big one for Tennessee. And even 30 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
He'll go right and find his running back, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1, and that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
13-yard line. Here we go, set.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's in! Touchdown Titans. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
You know, it's funny, Mike, I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their weight, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Okay, ready?
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Gain of 15. Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here. Oh, the ball's out. And this will be recovered by the offense. So no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll run with Scatterboo. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pickup of 14 on that ball. 1st down, Giants.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Scatterboo. Finds room inside the 40. And he will score. Cam Scatterboo. Touchdown, Giants. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
19 Lions. Go.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Out to his right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Burns getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. Down the left sideline. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 43 yards. And the Giants first down. A gain of 43 yards.
On first down, Dart. Inside the 10, it is caught. And the Giants are going to have first and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
Giants first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, this is going to be a long day for this defense.
Jason Sanders.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moving outside the pocket. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And the Giants are going to get the football back as time runs out in the third quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back in Music City after this. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they are set to start the drive with first and 10. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big-time play out of the G-Men. An even 40 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll run. It's Scatterboo. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. After that play, it stopped. An injured Giant on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Come on, set.
out of the gun. Here comes Dart. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, New York. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two.
The Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Take go.
Throwing. Dart. Rolling right. And he will get in for the two. And they open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Complete to number 84. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 19 Lions.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a 1st down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And
that's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Complete to number 15.
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
Brings up
We're
2nd
back
and 9
to Nashville
at the 45-yard
in a moment.
line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Check go.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Brian Burns. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. 11 yards on the connection there. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Neighbors in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Dart. He'll air it out down the middle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to connect with Cam Scattaboo coming out of the backfield. And now it's going to be 3rd down. To throw is Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot. And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Giants. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit returning it for 6. Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers. Everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive. Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The 26-yard line.
On first down, Dart exiting the pocket right. A dive and a catch. Incredible. On second down, Dart. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal. Dart going to keep this on the zone read, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Second and goal.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Giants will extend their third quarter lead.
Jason Sanders.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. A gain of 48. First and 10. Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. It is second and 9.
At the Giants' 19-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And 9 yards to go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end. That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. To the goal line and in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ready. Cougar 19. Hey, watch it. Here we go. Shot. Take over.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll look to throw again. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. He's taken down from just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now they'll in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The safety, Javon Holland, coming on the rush that time. Picks up the sack. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
79, Bronco 80.
He'll drop to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have a Titans first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hill brought in motion. Here's Dart on first. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. To the air on second down. Dart. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll go, and here's Dart. Now he'll work his way out right. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Back to the air one more time. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take this down to the 2. But a good tackle there. Going to set up 3rd and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score Giants 43, Titans 24.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Cam Scatterboom! Touchdown, Giants. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Titans 24. Jason Sanders set
After
to
the
kick off.
touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the jump. Let's go. 18, run, go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. On 1st down, Dart. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, New York. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Giants 57, Titans 24.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Going to return this from the 10. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Dixie Maverick. Let's go now. Bronco 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Forced to his right. Going up top. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
It's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That's taken in. And this is going to work out. They get the first down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off.
At the 39-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about.
And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. They're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play after being backed up. 71 yards.
First down. A gain of 71 yards on the play. First down, Giants.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Touchdown.
Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Jason
Sanders here for the extra point. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2.
Certainly unconventional in their wisdom here, but somehow it still works out. I don't think the defensive PAT unit was at all expecting a fake. Remember, the ball's now snapped from the 15-yard line on an extra point attempt. No one's expecting you to fake it. I think they use that to their advantage.
At their own 22-yard line.
Okay, break. Go, steady.
Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. So a road win here for the Giants. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.